Hey everybody, Preston with Ag on this week's Agronomy Alert. Today we're up in cornfield north of Ray. This corn is staging anywhere from V8 to as old as V11. Some of the latest colors that we're seeing, just depending on plant date. Biggest concerns for the week with the weather being up in the 90s is we're going to be watching water uptake pretty heavily. We're going to be using, up to 2/10 a day of water. So we're definitely going to want to stay ahead of that. We're in that rapid growth stage from here until we start to see tassels. So this corn's going to be taking off like crazy with the heat and the humidity and the recent moistures that we've had. As far as insect concerns this week, we're pretty much going to be looking for grasshoppers and maybe some spider mites, primarily around the border. We have seen grasshopper populations tick up around the border, especially where we have a lot of weeds. With the recent rains, the grasses will be growing outside of the field, so that should keep spider mites at bay for a little while. As far as disease goes this week, we're pretty much looking at bacterial leaf streak and taking those scores. Pretty well hybrid determinant there, depending on how bad it's going to be. We have seen volunteer fields be a little bit worse where our volunteer corn is heaviest. Around those thick patches of it, you'll start to see that volunteer corn come up on our actual corn plants and blow up from those bottom leaves up. So we'll keep an eye on that. Not a lot we can do management wise to alleviate that from this point forward, but controlling volunteer and things like that is one way to reduce our tendency to be susceptible to that. And there's some hybrid differences in there a little bit as well. As far as growth, like I say, we're in that V11 growth stage, so keep an eye on water use. Keep an eye on our borders for insect pressure, and should have a good growing week. If you have any questions, reach out to any one of us at Ag, and we'll be happy to answer them.